everyone, my name is Jess and I work at Moss, Montana Outdoor Science School, and I am here to bring you another nature journaling prompt. We want to give you the tools to go outside and discover things that are in your own neighborhood, and so hopefully this is one of them. So today I have my nature journal here, and I didn't make this, I just found an old notebook in the house, and that's what I'm going to use. And so as you see, I already have the place I'm in as well as the date, and then in my nature journal I always like to put the weather. So today is a really sunny day and no clouds in the sky. And so the prompt we're going to do today is called Inside Out. And the way you start with it is that you find a natural object somewhere. And if you think about a plant or a flower or something like that, make sure you don't pick it and you just let it keep growing. But find a spot next to it where you can sit down and spend some time observing. So the really exciting thing that I stumbled upon is right here in front of me, this piece of bone here. And so, as you can see, this bone is really white on one side. I don't know, it's kind of long. You know, it's about as long as, well, let's see, my forearm there. Yeah. And then when I flipped it over, check this out. So there's a pretty big hole in it. And look at all of that webbing. It's almost like a net in there. So, you know, bones are pretty porous anyway. There's another good shot here. And so this bone might be big, but it doesn't weigh a lot because there's a lot of airspace in it. So this is the object that I am choosing. And so that's step one. I've figured out my natural object. So the second step is actually just to draw the outline of this object in your nature journal. And I am going to try to take up about the whole page. I want to take up as much space as I can with the outline. I don't think I can trace it. Nope, it's too big. But I will at least draw the outline as well as I can. That look close? I think so. And we don't have to be perfect artists here anyway. So from there, that was step two, drawing the outline and taking up a lot of space. From there, what I'm going to do is along the outside of this outline, I'm going to write all of the words that I can to describe this bone. All right, so everything I notice about it. Okay, so that's the next step. Okay, so I have written all of my observations around the outside of it. So I said it was light and it had lots of holes, and that one side was white and the other side had green on it. And you may have seen that I sniffed it too. It doesn't have a smell. So I put doesn't have a smell in my drawing. So that's the outside, and that is the end of step two. Now, the third step and final step is that on the inside of your outline of your drawing, you're actually going to write down how this particular object makes you feel on the inside. And so sometimes it's harder to come up with words like that. So this might take you a little bit longer to fill it in, but just jot down whatever comes to mind. So that's what I'm going to do now. And this bone, I mean, it makes me feel really curious. Like, I want to know where it came from and why it's here and what it's from. Yeah, because something is missing it. I also want to know what this big hole is from. How else does this bone make me feel? Okay, so as you can see, this is my drawing. And it might not look totally alike, but at least I'm capturing the essence of it. as well as how it made me feel. All right, well, enjoy, get out in your neighborhood, and be sure to share your drawings with us with the hashtag #MossAtHome. All right, see you next time.